This is going to be a short video. So this is a complimentary of my old video where I talked about LLMNR poisoning. So in short, LLMNR protocol will kick in if a DNS doesn't work in your environment or if a given name could not be resolved by the DNS. So this is like a fallback mechanism that is being used by Windows devices. And this is an old protocol, and this has a lot of issues which is being utilized or which is being manipulated by malicious actor or hackers to gain access in your environment. So in that video, I've explained in detail. I'll put a card here. You can just check out the explanation over there. Now I'll just give you a quick practical overview on that on how can we proceed with the attack. So for this, I'll just open my console. And for this, I'll be utilizing a tool called Responder. And so this tool will be very much useful to get um, the packets that are being requested. So here, to give you a gist, what we'll be doing is we'll be listening for any incorrect requests that are being triggered by the application or users in your environment. Okay. So first, you'll just join to the local area network, LAN network of the person whom you're going to hack, and you'll enable this responder, and you'll wait till he does a mistake. So when he does that mistake, and that's when you will gain their passwords. And for this, as I said, I'll be utilizing responder. So I'll responder. Yeah, this is a command. So if you see, I'll be utilizing responder, and the interface is my ETH0. And so Ethernet 0 is my interface. So I can also share, I can let you know that if I get ifconfig, you can just click on config. And you can check on which configuration you have that IP address. By knowing that, you can see that ETH0 is the configuration that you're looking for. And with this, I'll just go with responder, and I'll just put the interface as ETH0 or Ethernet 0, and I'll put these arguments. So where I would like to get the verbose, which means whatever the processing, it will also print on the screen. Therefore, we know what's going on. And we are mentioning that D. So D is for LLMNR protocol. So we'll mention that, and we are mentioning P. This P lets us know that we are instructing the responder to utilize the NTLM hash. So when I click enter, so if you can see, this respondent started to run, and now it will be listening to all the packets that is being forwarded or that is being going through the Ethernet 0 interface. So it will be listening. And now let's see what happens what happens if someone does any mistake in the local area network. So let me log in with their credentials. This is the hacker's machine, and here I'll be, let's say we will be utilizing, let's say we'll just, a user enters something by mistake. So let's say he just enters, like, instead of file server one, he just by mistake he entered like server. He forgot to, let's say he forgot to enter E, or A, he did any mistake here. So when he clicks enter, see, despite being an incorrect word, it's giving a prompt to enter our password. So this is actually our tool responder that is working behind. I think by now it must have gotten our NTLM hash. So you can just put anything right here, administrator, then the password, get access denied, whatever you do. So now after you get bored, and you'll just cancel it and you'll try again. But let's see what happened in the Kali index, which is our machine. Now here you can see it has taken all the NTLM hash that is available. So since we logged in as an administrator, now we have the NTLM credentials of the administrator itself. Here you can see, right, all of it has taken the NTLM administrator's NTLM hash multiple times. And yeah, so now that we have NTLM, hash of the administrator, we can just copy it. I'll just copy it. I'll come out of the responder tool and I'll just quickly paste it. Or let me save this as uh, text, just maybe test.txt, and I'll echo it to the, yeah, I simply wrote our hash to the uh, text file so that I can use uh, tools like Hashcat or John the Ripper to crack the password. So for now, I'm just going to do John the Ripper test, and voila, here we got the password. So this is the actual password of the administrator. And since it was very easy password, it cracked instantaneously. So it had this password dot list, and it just checked if one of the password gets matched. And since it got matched, it just displayed right away. And yeah, similarly, once you get the hash, you can perform the brute force as such, and you can get the password as intended. So this is what I would have explained in the old video, and the same has been explained, showed to you now as well as a practical demonstration. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can put it down in the comment. I'll happy to address that. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.